What's up YouTube? Welcome to a new car vlog and welcome to a new rated series. Here behind me, the brand new M550i G30 model. I've driven this car for like 5k kilometers through Europe, so I have a lot of experience with it, how it drives, how it experienced, and also how it managed towards the supercars. Anyhow, let's start with the power, daily, sport, looks and the sound categories, and let's rate them. We're gonna start with category 1, the power. But first of all, if you need more info, let's put it in comfort mode. If you need more info on this car, on details, on interior, exterior views, I'll pop on the card right now. There you can find my inside series on this M550i. Okay, I hope you can hear me good. So the power on this car, it's insane. It's like sleeper power because the twin scroll turbos, they have like a new torque response, and that torque response is really fast. So you have like a diesel power torque response almost. So I've driven it on the Autobahn, and let's show you how fast it accelerates on the speedos. So indeed, that's quite fast, huh? So from 0 to 60 or 100 kilometers per hour, it goes like steady 3.7, 3.8. So maybe when it's wet, 4.2 or something. That's sick fast for a big limousine like this, because of the gearbox. It upshifts really fast. So the power is insane, trust me. So category 2, daily driving. So I'm now driving in comfort mode. If you switch it from sport to comfort mode, the suspension changes, the gearbox response, the steering, and also the computer electronics are like more smoothened. You still have your full power though, your 462 horsepower, but it's all smoothened up. So it's now like full limousine, full comfort, full luxuriousness and silentness. Daily driving, the car is awesome because it has like all kind of electronic gadgets, cameras. That helps you like for the daily driving. So if you're driving in like a really crowded traffic jam, the automatic video pops up with a 360 camera showing you where you are, the distances between the cars. So that's really handy and really awesome for daily driving. The car it's a big car, it's a heavy car, but if you drive it daily on the comfort mode, it steers so light. It's just like it's a small car. So the car has a lot of intelligent safety systems. That's maybe new for you or not. For me, it's personally new because it's a brand new technique with some cool features. It's daily usable, but you need to adapt to it because it's new. The car stops sometimes for you automatically. When you change lanes, it doesn't allow you to change lanes. You need to use your flash for the left and the right. So yeah, that's a good thing, of course, but not always it's really suitable. So it's good, it's safe, but you need to adapt to it a little bit. Further on daily, the seats are awesome, they're big. You have like comfort mode, you have like massage functions in the seats, on the sections you want, on your shoulders, on your back, on your lower back, on your legs. So you can choose all kind of massage options you want. The audio system is awesome, the interior is really sexy, I love it personally. And yeah, so that's for daily driving. Okay, sporty driving, aka sport driving, serious driving, pushing the car a little bit more to the limit. So I've driven this M550i for almost 6k kilometers now, massively through Europe with the 3 gas challenge. and I've experienced it like through mountain roads, the Catalonia Rally Road. So we are in the mountain roads, as you might see, and yeah, we're driving. Seb's behind me. The scene here is insane beautiful, and it's also driving beautiful. And the car is heavy, but she's handling quite well for the big sedan. So in front of us. Still a bit impressed by the performance of the car. The grip is good, the xDrive handles well. No, not a lot of understeer. The grip is good. I just had a little bit of oversteer even in the corner when I went a bit too speedy. Yeah. If you put this car on sport mode, it really changes the behavior. The car is like super direct. The response on the suspension is like really good with the road. You can feel where the car is going. Even though you have the xDrive, it feels really light. So the steering is good. If I compare it to my old M3, okay, that's a real drive car, a full M car, but still this car listens really carefully to what you want. If you put it in a corner, the car listens instantly, and that surprised me a lot because it's a big car, it's a limousine. So for sporty driving, this car, they like created a good balance between the comfort and the sport mode, because you can drive this really hard if you want. Especially the brakes. I need to shout out to the brake design, because these brakes, whoa. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about the looks of the car. So the M550i, it's the M performance model for BMW, putting it below the M5 series. It's a sport limo, so it's not hardcore looking. Personally, I love hardcore looks. I love a full M look, but for a sport limousine, a casual like sport limousine with a series engine, though, it looks okay for me. I love the details of the mirror caps in the front bumper and on the rear side. The M performance details, making it a little bit more exclusive than the casual M5, than the casual 5 series. So for the looks, yeah, it looks for me okay. It's like a business limousine with like serious potential under the hood there. So for the looks, I'm okay with the looks personally. It's not heating me up or something like like a bottle of vodka or something. No. It's just it's okay. And it has two settings for the exhaust. It has on comfort mode the exhaust flaps, the exhaust valves are fully closed, and on sport mode the exhaust valves are open. I've taped all these clips of the car with sport mode, so with the exhaust valves open. Why? A, I like to hear the V8 rumble, and B, on comfort mode you can hear really nothing. So it's really like on comfort mode, quiet limousine, and no real sound from the exhaust. But on sound, yeah, well, the car can use personally more sound. I think they did a safe thing to give the car not a loud rumble, but more like a sport limousine rumble. Well, that's the category of the car, but personally, if you put it in sport mode, give it some more rumble, give it some more noise, because this V8 is beautiful. It sounds good, and I'm for sure if you put a good exhaust on it, Akrapovic, it would sound insane. What's cool though, if you put it in sport mode and you downshift on the right boost and you shift it up, you leave the throttle after the shift up, it pops good. It's a dark It's a dark pop, so it's a good V8 pop. But personally, it could be louder. It could be louder. So, the M550i, BMW's newest M performance model of the 5 Series, putting it below the M Series, that still needs to be introduced. Okay, so let's start on the categories. On power, this thing is really insane. It surprises you. Trust me, if you've not driven it before, the twin scroll turbos really gonna surprise you. Like Ferrari 458s had, well, difficulties pulling away from this car. So on power, I'm gonna give this car definitely an 8.5. On daily driving, well, it's the limousine model, it's the Sport Limo, it's not the full M, so it is built to be like also limousine driving, relaxed driving. On limousine daily driving, I give it a 9. So it's really perfect for daily driving if you put it on comfort mode. Silent, the suspension is good, perfect. Okay, sporty driving. So for sporty driving, I've driven it through the mountains, the mountain roads. I was impressed, definitely, because of the weight and the xDrive it handled, and it listened to you really good. If you just push the steering wheel into the corner, the car goes and it listens to you. I even had oversteer on a moment, so impressed also. So on sporty driving, for this limousine category, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 for sure. Then we have the looks. Okay, the looks. Well, it's not a full M car, so it's not really aggressive. Personally, I love aggressiveness in a sports car, but it's a sports limo, so I'm gonna rate it on a sport limo. Also on the looks, giving it a 7. Yeah, on the looks, giving it a 7. So BMW is designing these good details like this, only especially for the M performance models, making it more rare from the casual, normal 5 Series. And then we have the sound. The sound for a rated, I'm gonna give it, so I'm talking only about sport mode, because on comfort mode you hear nothing, and I like to hear engines and exhaust rumble a little bit. So on sound I'm gonna give this a 7, and why not an 8? Because yeah, it's just on sport mode too decent for me personally. I love more sound. So I'm definitely, if like my favorite exhaust brand Akrapovic develops an exhaust for this, the sound will be definitely an 8.5 for sure. Alright, so my second rated series. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching again. This is my second one. This car has impressed me a lot through the Street Gas and Rally also. So if you want to see all those videos, I'll pop up the card right now. There you can find all the day episodes I've driven with this car. Thank you for watching this new rated series. Don't forget to leave a comment what you think about it. If you have any comments or ideas, let me know. Leave us up, and I will see you on the next car vlog. Ciao!